Business Wala, and I am a student of Rehan School, Lahore campus, level 1 student batch 4, and I am currently from Lahore, Pakistan. So, this is my short introduction. So, hello everybody, and hello Miles.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to be here. Let's get into it. What are we diving into with these ebooks?
Okay, so I will. Today, my topic is how to write and sell an ebook. Beginner to Pro Guide 2026. So, this is my topic today.
Solid topic. Everyone wants a piece of that passive income. Where do we start? You
Okay,
want to hit the
so
basics first?
yes, basics. My first question is what is ebook?
Basically, it's just a book in digital form. No paper, no printing presses, just a file you can read on a phone, tablet, or Kindle. Simple as that.
Okay, explain in details.
Think of it as a digital version of a traditional book, but way more flexible. It can be anything from a short how to guide or a novel to a deep dive manual on a topic you're an expert in. The big deal is that it doesn't have a physical presence, so you can sell it globally and instantly. No shipping, no warehouses, just a PDF or an EPUB file that hits someone's inbox the second they pay.
Okay, good. So my
Ready for the
next.
next one?
Okay, so we will move on our next question. The next question is how do ebooks make money?
The most obvious way is direct sales. You set a price, people pay, they get the file, but you can also use them as lead magnets, give a small one away for free to get people onto your email list, then sell them a more expensive course or service later. Some people even go the subscription route or put them on platforms like Amazon KDP where they earn royalties,
Okay. So
right?
next one. Okay, wonderful. So next question is ebook selling profitable in 2026?
It's absolutely still profitable. People are always looking for fast, specific answers to their problems, and ebooks are the perfect way to package that. Plus, the overhead is basically zero since you aren't paying for ink or paper. It's a high margin game.
Okay. So next one
What's the
is
next move?
okay, next is can beginners write ebooks?
100%. You don't need a PhD or a lifetime of experience to start. You just need to know something that someone else doesn't or be willing to document a process you've already figured out. Best ones are usually just solving a specific problem for a specific person.
Okay.
Pretty simple when you put it that way. Next question.
Okay, so next question
You're on a
is
roll.
what is self publishing?
Self publishing is basically cutting out the middleman. Instead of pitching your work to a big publishing house and hoping they like it, you just do it yourself. You handle the editing, the cover, and the distribution. You keep all the control and, more importantly, a much bigger slice of the profit.
Okay.
You're
So
moving fast. What's next on the list?
okay, so next is what is digital product business?
It's basically the big umbrella that ebooks fall under. Instead of selling something you have to physically make or ship, you're selling value in a digital format. Think online courses, templates, stock photos, or software. You create it once and you can sell it 1,000 times without any extra cost. It's the ultimate way to scale a business.
Okay, good. So next one is what are advantages of ebook?
The list is long, but the biggest one is accessibility. You can reach anyone in the world instantly. Then there's the low risk, no printing costs, no inventory to store in your garage. Plus, you can update the content whenever you want. If a fact changes, you just edit the file and re upload. It's way cleaner than a physical book,
Okay,
right?
so yeah, right, all clear. So next one is how to choose ebook topic.
This is where the magic happens. The best way is to find the overlap between what you're good at and what people are actually struggling with. Don't try to write a general how to be successful book, those are everywhere. Go narrow. Instead of fitness, do 10-minute workouts for busy students. The more specific the problem you solve, the easier it is to sell.
Okay. So,
Keep it tight.
mm, okay. So next is what niche is profitable?
The gold mines are usually in three big areas: health, wealth, and relationships. In wealth, that's things like making money online, investing, or specific career hacks. Health covers everything from weight loss to mental wellness. And relationships, dating, parenting, or even networking. If you can find a specific problem within those, you're usually golden. Ever thought of a niche you're leaning toward?
Okay. So,
Got it.
do okay. So my next question is how to validate idea.
You want to make sure people actually want to buy the thing before you spend weeks writing it. The easiest way is to just use a poll on Instagram or X, or go into a Reddit thread where people are complaining about a problem, and see if your solution resonates. People are already paying for similar books or courses. That's a huge green light. It's basically just checking the pulse of the market.
Okay. So
Simple as you're flying through these. What's the next question?
okay. So next question is next is how to solve um, reader problems. Reader problem.
You want to nail the pain points. The key is to be super specific. Don't just give general advice. Give them a step-by-step roadmap. If they're stuck on X, show them exactly how to get to Y. The more you can anticipate their frustrations and give them a quick win early in the book, the more they'll trust you. It's all about moving them from where they are to where they want to be.
Okay. So
On point.
next.
Ready for the next?
Okay, we will move on our next question. So my next question is what mistakes to avoid.
The biggest one is trying to make the book too perfect before you launch. A lot of people spend 6 months polishing every sentence and then find out nobody actually wants that specific topic. Write the minimum viable product, get it out there, and then iterate based on feedback. Also, avoid being too vague. If your book reads like a Wikipedia page, people just go to Wikipedia. Give them your unique perspective and actual results.
Okay,
Caught you
so
by surprise? It's a
yes, understand. So next question is how to stand out.
You've got to bring a unique angle. Most people just regurgitate the same generic advice. To stand out, you need to share actual case studies, personal stories, or a framework that only you've developed. Give them the secret sauce that they can't find in a free blog post. It's the difference between a textbook and a mentor talking to them.
Okay, so my next question
Exactly.
exactly. So next question is how to create outline.
An outline is your map, so you don't get lost halfway through. Start by writing down the end goal. Where is the reader at the end of the book? Then work backward. Break it into big milestones, which become your chapters, and then break those chapters into smaller, bite sized bullet points. Keeps the writing process fast and stops you from rambling,
Okay, so
right? It
next
makes the whole thing.
just right. So next question is what is chapter structure?
Think of each chapter as a mini mission. Start with a hook to grab them, state the problem clearly, and then deliver the solution in simple steps. End it with a summary or a call to action, something they can actually do right now. That way they feel like they're making progress as they flip the pages.
Okay. Um.
Makes sense, right? It keeps
Yes.
them hooked. What's next?
Okay,
You're
so
cruising
next
through this.
is what is content flow?
Content flow is just the logical bridge from one idea to the next. You don't want the reader to feel like they're jumping between like random topics. It should feel like a conversation where each chapter naturally leads into the next. If chapter one is finding your topic, chapter two should be validating that topic, and so on. It's all about building a narrative that takes the reader from confused to confident.
Okay, so my next
Makes it
question. Yes, yes. Continue.
I'm with you. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so next is how to organize ideas.
Get a system in place so you don't just have a mess of notes. Use a digital tool like Notion or Trello to categorize your thoughts into must haves, nice to haves, and extra credit. Group similar ideas together and then slot them into your outline. It's way easier to move a digital block around than to rewrite a whole page.
Okay,
Keeping it
so
organized saves you a ton of headache.
mm,
You're on fire today. What's the next one?
okay, next one is how to set headlines.
Headlines are your storefront. You want them to be a mix of curiosity and a
Sorry,
clear promise.
sorry. Not headlines. My mistake. Deadlines.
Deadlines, got it. Because if you don't set one, you'll just keep editing forever. Pick a date, make it non negotiable, and work backward from there. Keeps you moving.
Okay. So
Exactly.
next question is what is book objective?
Your book objective is basically the why behind the whole thing. It's the single most important goal you want the reader to achieve by the time they finish the last page. If you don't have a clear objective, the book becomes a rambling mess. You want to be able to say, by the end of this book, my reader will be able to. That's your North Star.
Okay.
Keep
So
it.
okay, you will continue.
I'm ready. What's the next question on the list?
Okay. So next question is hmm, how to no. What is content strategy?
Content strategy is just your game plan for what goes into the book and how it's delivered. It's not just about writing the words, but deciding how you'll present the information so it actually sticks. Will you use checklists, templates, case studies? It's the logic behind how you're going to guide the reader from point A to point B without them getting bored or lost.
Okay. So
It's the difference dumping information and actually teaching someone something. What's next on the agenda?
okay. So next question is how to start writing.
The hardest part is always the first page. Just dive in. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just get your thoughts down on the page. Use your outline as a guide, but give yourself permission to write a messy first draft. You can't edit a blank page, so just focus on getting the words out. Once the bulk of it's done, that's when you polish it.
Okay. Good. Um.
You're in the zone. What's the next move?
Okay. Next is how to avoid writer block.
Writer's block is the ultimate momentum killer. The best trick is to stop trying to write a book and just start writing a letter to one specific person who needs your help. It takes the pressure off and makes the tone more natural. Also, try the Pomodoro technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes and tell yourself you can't stop typing until it beeps. Even garbage, just keep the pen moving.
Okay. Okay. So next question is
Sounds like a glitch, but it works.
mhm, right. So next question is how to write engaging content.
It's all about the energy. You want to write like you're talking to a friend, not lecturing a class. Use short sentences, tell stories, and ask questions to keep the reader active. Most importantly, focus on the transformation. Don't just tell them what to do. Tell them why it matters and what their life looks like once they've nailed it.
Okay. Okay. So
Keep ready for the next one. What's on the list?
okay. So next is what is storytelling.
Storytelling is the secret weapon of any good book. Instead of just listing facts, you're weaving them into a narrative. It's using a real life example, like a mistake you made or a success story, to make a point. It makes the information stick way better because people remember stories, not bullet points.
Okay.
Makes a
Ne-
huge difference. What's the next question?
okay. So
You're on a
next
roll. What's next on?
next
I'm
question
ready.
is how to improve grammar.
You don't need to be a linguistic expert to sell a book. The easiest way is to use tools like Grammarly or Hemingway to catch the obvious slips, but the real secret is to read your work out loud. If you stumble over a sentence while speaking, your reader will stumble while reading. That's your cue to simplify it.
Okay.
It's a game changer. Trust me, reading it out loud is the fastest way to find the clunky parts. What's the next move?
Okay, next is what is editing process?
Editing is basically the ugly phase where you trim the fat. It's not just about fixing typos. You've got the big picture edit where you make sure the flow makes sense and nothing is missing, and then the fine tooth comb edit where you polish the sentences. It's usually best to step away from the book for a week before you start editing so you can see it with fresh eyes.
Okay.
Fresh
So
eyes are everything.
yes, fresh size. So also my next question is how to uh, no. My next question is how to design cover.
Your cover's the first thing people see, so it's got to pop. You can use a tool like Canva, which has a ton of templates specifically for ebooks. The main thing is to keep it clean, use bold fonts, and make sure the title is easy to read even as a small thumbnail. If you've got a few bucks, hiring a pro on Fiverr is usually worth it because they know exactly what triggers a click.
Okay.
A
Okay.
solid cover is like the front door to... Exactly. First impressions are everything.
Okay.
What's
So
next on the agenda?
first impression is a second last impression.
Actually, first impressions are the first and often only chance you get. If the cover looks immature, people just assume the writing is too. What's
O-
next on the list?
Okay. So my next question is what is layout design?
Layout design is just how the inside of your book looks. The text, it's making sure the text isn't just one giant wall of words. You use things like clear headings, bullet points, and maybe some images or charts to break it up. The goal is to make it scannable so the reader can find the info they need without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay.
You okay?
Yes.
You're on a
Okay.
roll. What's the next one? You're
Okay.
moving through
So
this like a pro
ne- my next question is why cover design matters.
because it's the a psychological trigger. People judge a book by its cover, like literally. If it looks professional, they trust the information inside before they've even read a word. It's the difference between someone thinking this is an expert guide and this is just some random file.
Okay. I know. So
Exactly.
next question
It's the
is
mental shortcut
hmm,
people.
exactly.
I'm ready.
Yes. So next question is what mistake to avoid.
In design, the biggest mistake is overcomplicating things. Try to avoid using too many different fonts or a dozen different colors. It makes the book look messy and amateur. Keep it clean, stay consistent with your branding, and let the content breathe. Less is usually more here.
Okay.
Simple as that. What's the next one?
Okay. So next one is how to earn passive income.
That's that's the dream, right? With an ebook, the magic is that you create the asset once and it sells while you sleep. You just need a solid distribution system like an automated store or a platform like Amazon so the delivery happens without you lifting a finger. Once the traffic starts flowing, the money just hits your account automatically.
Okay. Good.
Pure magic. The goal is a money making machine that runs itself. What's the next move?
Okay. So next is how to sell multiple books.
That's how you scale. You start by building a brand around a specific theme. Instead of just one random book, you create a series or a bundle. Once someone trusts you with one ebook, they're way more likely to buy the second or third because you've already proven you can solve their problem. You just turn one customer into a lifelong fan.
Okay. So
That's the play. You're building an ecosystem. Wait, what's next on the list?
okay. So we will move on our next question. So next question is what is discount strategy?
A discount strategy is basically just playing with the perceived value of your book. You can do a limited time offer to create urgency, like 50% off for the first 48 hours, or bundle a few books together for a cheaper price than if they bought them separately. It's a great way to jumpstart sales or get a bunch of reviews quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Makes people feel like they're getting a steal. What's next?
Okay, so next is what is premium? What is premium? What is premium?
In the context of ebooks, premium usually means a higher tier version of your product. Instead of just a basic PDF, you might offer a premium bundle. That could be the book plus some bonus templates, a video walkthrough, or even a one on one consulting call. You charge way more for it because you're providing more value and a faster result. It's a great way to make more money from the same core topic,
Okay, so
right?
that's right. So next question is how to increase revenue.
You've got a few levers you can pull here. The fastest way is upselling, offering that premium bundle we just talked about right at the checkout. You can also raise your prices as you get more reviews and testimonials because the perceived value goes up. And don't sleep on affiliate marketing. Find other people with an audience in your niche and pay them a commission to promote your book. More eyeballs equals more sales.
Okay, so next question is what is scaling strategy?
Scaling is where you go from a side hustle to a real business. It's all about amplifying what's already working. Instead of just posting on your own social media, you start running paid ads to target a wider audience. You might expand into different formats like turning your book into a mini course or a series of webinars. Basically, you're just finding more ways to get your solution in front of more people without spending more of your own time.
Okay, so we will move on our next question. So my next question is how to market ebook.
This is the big one. Marketing is where most people mess up because they just post a link and hope for the best. You want to build anticipation. Tease the book on social media, share a few golden nuggets of information for free to prove you know your stuff, and use testimonials as soon as you get them. The goal is to make people feel like they're missing out if they don't have the book.
Okay,
You can't just set it and forget it. You've got to keep the momentum going. What's next on the list?
okay. So next is why ebooks fail.
Usually it's one of two things. The topic is too boring or the marketing is non existent. If you write a book about something nobody cares about, it doesn't matter how pretty the cover is. Then you've got the people who write a great book but never tell anyone about it. They just put it on the site and wait for the magic to happen, but the internet is too loud for that. You've got to actively push it. A lot of the time, it's also just a lack of specific value. If it's just a summary of a Google search, people will feel cheated.
Okay,
It's
so
a tough pill to swallow.
yeah. So next question is what is improve daily?
I'm guessing you mean how to improve your ebook daily, or maybe how to keep improving the business as a whole. Either way, it's all about the feedback loop. If you look at your reviews, see where people are getting stuck, and update the content to make it even clearer. It's the beauty of digital. You can polish a product while it's already making money.
Okay, I understand. So next
You're on a
question,
roll.
yes. So my next question is ebook business started?
You're asking how to actually kick things off, right? The first step is just picking that one specific problem you can solve. Once you've got that, you just build the outline and start writing. It's a straight shot from there. You want the checklist for getting started, or more on the first step?
Okay, first step. So
The first step is all about the research. You got to dive into forums, social media, and comment sections to find exactly what people are complaining about. Once you spot a recurring pain point that you can actually solve, you've got your topic. Everything else just flows from there.
okay, so thank you everyone for watching my AI session with Miles. So if you enjoy my content, so you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to like this content, so you can subscribe and click all notifications so you can receive all my videos with Miles live on YouTube. So we will meet again in new session. Allah Hafiz.
Peace out. It was a blast. Catch you in the crew next time. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.